built to be a survivor. Everyday struggle is rough, so I'm a rider. Seen it all, done it all, time I fly by ya. Real words of wisdom, vividly spitting fire.
Yo, what's up? It's the one and only hip-hop gamer, aka Mr. Shots Fired. Listen, hatred. Let's talk about it. Hatred. The game. Listen, man. I know everybody was blown away when they first, saw the trailer. I was like, what? Yo, this game look crazy. Give it to me now. I want to play it right now. Like, yo, the animation in the game is crazy. Like, the part where he had the girl, he had the Glock in her mouth, and she was like, no, he went, bow. And then there was a part where he had this guy, he had a trench coat on, he had a shotgun to the back of his head. Bow, whole head popped off. It was graphic, it was gory, it was crazy. But there's a problem. There's a problem. A lot of people felt that because the game, the moral of the story in the game is that there is no story. There's a guy who's upset, he's just mad at life, and he just want to kill people. He always felt that he was going to die like a crazy death. So he just want to bring genocide and just destroy all the innocent people in the world. He wants to kill as many people as he can before he dies. Period. So there's no objective to the game. There's no story, that happened. It's just mindless killing. Now, here's my thing. It's a video game. A video game is designed for entertainment, just like music, just like movies. Entertainment. That's what it is. So everybody's trying to say, is there a line you shouldn't cross? Like, where does it, where do you say stop? When does game violence go too far? I'm telling you right now, and this is a message to all developers. There's no such thing as a certain line you can't cross. Cross over every line. Elbow smash. Do the people's elbow on every line. Cross all of the lines out. No line exists. Do whatever you want to do. You want to know why? Because creativity is unlimited. So that means there's no lines. There's nothing to draw. You do what the hell you want to do. Period. Whether it's positive, negative, or whatever, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. But this video right here is designed to expose the human hypocrisy that you see in everyday life in all fields, not just entertainment, but in real life. Yeah, it's about to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to the real life standpoint and shut everybody up. Shut everybody down. You know how I get down. You know what I'm saying? Shut up! Are you ready for this? Let's go. First point I want to bring up. Police brutality. Okay. Eric Garner was killed for doing nothing. Okay? This is real life. All right? Fuck the entertainment portion. This is real life. A man lost his life. You know what I'm saying? A woman lost her husband. Kids lost their father. You know what I'm saying? Off of mindless actions. You see what I'm saying? What, he put his hands up, ain't have no weapon. He just finished breaking up a fight, trying to do something positive. And what the police do? No need for me to tell you. See for yourself.
2 police officers are now on desk duty following the death of a Staten Island man. They put him in what appears to be a chokehold. Bystanders captured the arrest on video, and Mayor de Blasio postponed his overseas vacation to focus on the incident. CBS 2's Janelle Burrell is in Harlem, where a rally with the victim's family is planned for later today. Janelle?
After telling the officers to leave him alone, they put Garner in a chokehold, pinning him to the ground where Garner, who was asthmatic, is heard telling the cops he's in trouble. He then becomes unconscious. Soon after, he is dead. This woman says she saw the entire confrontation unfold.
He didn't deserve it. He really did not deserve to go like that.
The chokeholds are, in fact, prohibited by the New York City Police Department because of the concerns of potential death arising from them.
Hold on. Don't touch him. Came over. Don't touch me. Damn, man. All right, stop. Give your hands, buddy. Where your hand, buddy? I can't breathe.
Once again, police beating up on people.
Back up.
Right here.
Back up, then get on that step.
Okay.
Back up.
All he did was break up a fight. And this is what happens for breaking up a fight. This shit is crazy.
Everybody back up.
Now, here's the part about the human hypocrisy that bothers me. Now, those policemen that did that, policemen, policewomen, the police did that. Not one of them got locked up. Not one of them is in jail, anything. So once again, they got away with mindless murder. But yet a video game was crossing the line. No. That's the first example. Let's go to the second example. Friday the 13th, Jason Voorhees. A movie. I love this movie. Now, when you look at a movie, it's designed for entertainment. But Jason is a killer. All he do is go around killing innocent people. Kind of reminds me of the Hatred video game that a lot of journalists and that even a lot of game developers felt disturbed by. You shouldn't do this in a game. But it's the same motherfuckers that sit up there and watch Friday the 13th, watch all these scary movies, watch all these horror movies, watch all this stuff. Some of it is just mindless death, and they watch it. They enjoy it. They have a good time with it. But when it comes to the games, it's a problem. I don't deal with double standards. I deal with right, I deal with wrong, 50-50, fair. But since Hatred is such a bad game, let's take a look at some clips from the kills in Friday the 13th, and y'all tell me what's the difference. Take a look. Yeah, now we back. We getting deep into this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hatred, the game. That game is crazy. Like, yo. Like, the dudes that made this game. Yo, I can't wait to play this game. Like, period. Please bring it to PS4 and Xbox One. Please. I want to play it. Like, the joint looks amazing. Like, the physics, the breakdown, the movement, the AI, the fear that you feel when you, like, it's like you feel sorry for what you about to do to the people. Like, it's, yo, they captured it. Great. Yo, it's crazy. Now, let's talk about game journalists, right? So one in particular, his name is Nathan Grayson. He works for Kotaku. Shout out to Kotaku. My man Steve Totillo run that joint, right? Now, he said that hatred disturbs me. He has an article talking about how hatred disturbs him. Now, don't get me wrong. He did mention that, you know, hatred isn't the first game that has tons of violence, because there's scenes where if you playing Ninja Gaiden, you walking up to the guy is begging for his life, you slice him anyway. When you look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you got that level no Russia. No love for Russia, or Russia with something like that. And you have an option to whether you want to shoot the pedestrians, the innocent people, or not. You know what I'm saying? That was real controversial and stuff like that. Then you got games like Manhunt. You know what I'm saying? That's like really, really nitty gritty, brutal, you know, type of games. So he brought those games up saying that it's not the first time you've seen this stuff, but it disturbed him because it was just mindless killing. It had no sense of direction. And, you know, for him, he kind of felt like they are, you know, crossing the line and things like that. And what I want to say to Nathan is you have a right to your own opinion. Everybody does. But the moment you put a creative limit or a creative cap over a developer's vision, then that's when you no longer belong in this game industry. Period. You don't. Listen, Nathan Grayson, I'm talking to you. You work for Kotaku. The moment you feel that creativity should be limited, you don't belong in the game industry no more, because it's an industry about creativity. Music industry about creativity. Like, if you are not fully about being creative, you don't belong in this industry. Don't write no more. Period. And that goes for any journalist, any game developer. If you feel that you have to hold back your own creative expression because you're worried about what other people say, that's when you lose the passion that made you get into the field in the first place. You see what I'm saying? I'll give you a few examples. If you're a football player, you wanted to become a football player because you got love for the game. You put your body on the line for the love of the game. But if something happens to you where you kind of lose the love of the game, or if they take away or they create some restrictions in the game, or they say when you run, you can't juke no more. You got to only run straight. So, you know, all the fancy moves and acrobatics, they taking that away from you. The things that make you love the sport, they trying to restrict and take away. That's not going to make you want to be a part of the sport no more. As a musician, a film director, if you have a vision to do something, if someone tells you you could do anything you want to do except that, or accept that, or accept that, then where's the freedom of expression? You see what I'm saying? The moment you put a creative cap on anything, developers, game journalists, whoever you are, you don't belong in this industry. Period. Get out. And I mean it. Real talk. That Hatred game is crazy though, I'm telling you. Definitely check it out. Matter of fact, I know a lot of people seen it, but in case you didn't see it, I think this is a good time after everything I've spoke about. Let's take a look at that Hatred trailer right now.
My name is not important. What is important is what I'm going to do. I just fucking hate this world and these human worms feasting on its carcass. My whole life is just cold, bitter hatred. And I always wanted to die violently. This is the time of vengeance, and no life is worth saving. And I will put in the grave as many as I can. It's time for me to kill. And it's time for me to die. My genocide crusade begins here.
Yo, that joint was gangster, son, to the 10th power, son. It was crazy. But listen, I want to talk to you guys about something real quick in terms of anger. Now, when a person is angry, we're human. We all get angry at times. We get emotional. Fine. But when you're angry, a lot of times you want to do something to someone to relieve that anger, to get that, to vent. You know, you want to get it out. But once you get it out and you calm down, you cool. You know, you cool. Like, you could kind of go on about your normal life. But you needed to let that anger out. Because if you don't let the anger out, it's going to consume you, and you will become that anger. You know what I'm saying? You will become it. What I mean by that, your characteristics of who you are as a person will start to change. And you will actually become that mean-spirited, angry person. You see what I'm saying? So you have to let it out just to keep your sanity. You see what I'm saying? So what does that mean? Certain people, they work out to get that anger out. Some people box to get that anger out. Some people play video games to let off some steam, to let that anger out. So sometimes if you're angry and you play a game that's actually angry, when that anger meets the anger with that aggression, it's like a big explosion. But after the dust settles and you cool and you fine, nobody in real life got hurt. You just played a video game, had a good time, got the steam off, got your venting out, and now you just going about your day. See, what people don't understand is that sometimes you gotta take extreme caution, and it may appear on the outside looking in like it's negative hatred. Why would anybody want to play this? I don't want my son to play this. I don't want my daughter to play this. Kids shouldn't touch it. Like, I understand all of these concerns, but you also got to have a concern about real life. There's things in the world that's scary, y'all. There's things in this world that's unfair. People are dying every day unfairly. Lives are being taken based off anger because nobody want to use outlets to let it out. Everybody wants to hurt people. The more outlets that we create to let the anger out on, the less people get hurt, and the more a person could kind of just have their moment to let that anger out and go on about their good selves. Period. A lot of people that do bad things doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad people. They could have just had a bad moment or just had a bad day, which led to a bad ending of that day. You see what I'm saying? So this game, along with many other games, they're there for a reason. And I'm going to tell you, the theme of this whole show is art imitates life. We see mindless killings every day, all the time. So when you see this in a video game, just imagine that this stems from something of reality. And it's a harsh reality. And I'm proud of the developers behind this game that they wasn't afraid to show that reality. Hatred the game, man. HatredGame.com, I believe. You got to go check it out. It's crazy. Support these guys, man. Creative, man. You got to support them. They're great, man. Seriously. Now, I want to end it off just with my personal opinion. I love y'all. I love gaming. I love music. I love creativity. I love people. I love everybody, man. Seriously. Like, I genuinely love everybody. There's people out in the world that don't like me for plenty of reasons. I like PlayStation, so they don't like me because they're Xbox fans only. Like, you know, or I'm black, so I shouldn't be doing journalism in gaming. Like, people love you, they hate you, fine, whatever. I'm telling you, I genuinely love everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my heart goes out to everyone. Like, I love y'all, man. I love this. I love holding the microphone, talking to you guys. Yo, man, bring a tear to my eye, man. Y'all have no idea. I love this, man. It means everything to me. You know what I'm saying? I miss my grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was, you know, I love y'all, man. And when I see people take things out of context because they so built up on emotion and they just quick to say whatever they want to say, they actually miss the subliminal messages. You know what I'm saying? The more outlets we got for people to unleash their anger on, the less people in real life get hurt. So look, I just want to say is one love, God bless. Thank you guys, thank you girls for all the support. I'm so blessed, man. I'm truly blessed. And I just wanted to speak to you guys honestly and just let y'all know that, yo, Hatred Game, support that game, man. The game is fire. It looks fun. It's a game. It's entertainment. Don't feel the need to force someone's creativity to be limited. None of us deserves to be limited. None of us deserve to be limited. We all have greatness within ourselves. God gave us all some sort of greatness, and we're designed to show it. So let's show it together. It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. You already know what it is, man. AKA Mr. Shots Fired. And I'm out, baby. HatredGame.com. Peace.